So there's some just facts about nursing homes in the United States. There's about 16,000 nursing homes. There's currently more beds than there are residents. And the average age upon admission is 79 years old. And there are 5 activities that we do to see if they need little, a lot, or no assistance. And these are bathing, dressing, transferring, toileting, and eating. I was a CNA my junior year in high school, and this exposed me to a lot in the nursing homes. And what we did was like we repositioned to prevent pressure ulcers. We adjust the noise level. We didn't do medication, but we did adjust the patient's routine and all these stuff, so the patients can be really comfortable. However, even though we did all these things to try to make the residents comfortable, the patients exhibit agitation, which refers to combative shouting or hyperactivity. And some stats are that 50% of patients with dementia will exhibit agitation, and about 33% will show signs of depression. And I think the most important thing I learned as a CNA was that if a patient shows these signs, that they are just trying to communicate boredom, frustration, or loneliness. So what I think that we could do is modifications to improve the overall well-being of our patients. And they're spending money and the rest of their lives in these nursing homes, so I believe that we need to put these efforts into place. So I think one of the things is, even though I'm not very religious myself, I believe that we can improve on the religious or the spiritual aspect. And I know that as soon as a patient gets into a nursing home, that idea is not really expressed or as emphasized as much. And I think this is a very important point. It said, others living in the nursing home depend on the religious or spiritual beliefs to help them cope with the many losses taking place in their lives. Loss of independence, loss of loved ones, loss of health and their cognition, loss of home and possessions. And I think this quote really emphasizes on why we need to look at more of the religious and the spiritual aspects of that a nursing home can provide. And I know that we already do like ritual prayers for the dead, but I think that's after the fact. And what we can do more in the present is we can do on-site worships. We can also do weekly or monthly religious groups. We can also do prayer walks and outreach programs. And I know that the money aspect to this is kind of what affects it. However, I know that a lot of outreach programs from like churches and such, they want to volunteer, they want to, like express and like, so it's volunteer work, so obviously they're trying to be free and their services would be free. And all of this can provide social interaction, and I believe that social interaction correlates with your health, your mental health, and I believe that these spiritual and these religious aspects that we can provide more in the nursing homes can provide a need for all of these. Thank you.
So did you find any research on the spiritual aspects of how prayer and healing and all that affects health?
Yeah, I found out that patients that are spiritually active, they live longer. They, I know that it's hard to believe, but some of them like aren't as prone to cancer and diseases like that. So.
Okay. Thank you. Good job.